hear you say it with us. This is Monster Jam! First up is the JCB Racing Competition. This is a time competition. It is driver and monster against the clock and the other teams. They have to navigate the track just right to achieve the fastest time. Each driver will have one chance to turn their best run, and the truck with the fastest time will earn the racing victory. Now this is our driver's first chance at an 8 out of a possible 32 points for tonight's Monster Jam. So San Jose, this is it. Who's ready for JCB Racing? First up, ready to smash her way through the competition, it's Kayla Blood. It's Sparkle Smash. The first 8 points are on the line here tonight towards the overall event championship. The fastest time will win them all. It's showtime! Oh, we got to restage our driver here. The 2 amber lights went off, but the light never went green, so we're going to restage our drivers out here on the track. She's lined up. Let's go green! The truck was shut down. And unfortunately, that's going to be a DNF. That means it did not finish for Kayla Blood and Sparkle Smash here at the JCB Racing Competition. That's a DNF because she didn't finish the course. But it's very odd. If we can get a replay up here on the big screen, she came around that turn, and the truck just completely shut down. And a tough break for Kayla Blood Smash here in this competition. Now, the one thing we were talking about here just a little bit ago here in the Monster Jam competition was the lights. So if you look at the opposite ends of the arena, on one side you see a red light right now, on the other side you see a red light. There it is up on the big screen there. Now, if they can hear me upstairs, hopefully we can get a demonstration here. When you see the first amber light turn on, that means for our Monster Jam truck to fire up and get ready to go. As they're coming to the line and they're staging, the second amber light will light up just like that. And then finally, when it's time to go green, the track will go green out there on the Monster Jam track, and that means they are good to go. Now, for the rest of the competitions, what you will see is one amber light fire up, and then the light will go green for our drivers. That is how that will happen with our Monster Jam competition for Quick Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, Donuts, and of course Freestyle. Now also, later on during Freestyle, when there's only 15 seconds left on the clock, you will see both amber lights turn on as well. It's a very amazing technology that we use here in Monster Jam that our officials use, and it's a complete wireless technology. But it looks like Sparkle Smash is towed off the track here in the competition. Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack is going to fire up. We're still looking for that bar, that time to beat in JCB Racing. And Tim Hall Jr. is looking to set that bar now. Please welcome from Cadillac, Michigan, it's Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack made his debut in this arena exactly 1 year ago this weekend. What's it going to be happening here tonight? Let's go green!
And the time for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack is 11.375.
That will be your time to beat, but we're just getting started. Coming up next from Costa Mesa, California, it's Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. This young lady has had 12 freestyle wins this year in Monster Jam. She would love to have more wins tonight. Let's go racing!
The time for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon is an 11.667. That puts her in second place.
Jurassic Attack is still your time to beat. Coming up next from Bolivar, Missouri, it's Joe Uri in Earthshaker.
And the time for Earthshaker is 16.875.
So you might have saw that was an 11.875 for Earthshaker. There was a 5-second penalty. There are penalties in the racing competition. 2 penalties. If you knock over the cone, which he did not do. The penalty that was caused by Earthshaker, he did not get both front tires on the ramp that goes up in the middle of the Monster Jam pod. You got to get both front 2 BKT tires up that pod, so they both didn't align together. That will be a 5-second penalty. So we're going to continue on. Coming up next from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Devin Winfield in Velociraptor.
And Devin Winfield in Velociraptor, he crosses the finish line in 12 seconds.
12 seconds flat, very impressive time, but we're not done yet. We still have 3 more drivers to go. Coming up next from California, it's Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. And a time for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco, and is at 11:042. That is your new time to beat a new leader. We're going to continue on. Coming up next, it's Carson Williams and Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
And the time for Monster Mutt Rottweiler's Carson Williams is 11.75.
Coming up next, from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, it's Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. The time for Kristen Anderson is going to be a 13.542. It looks like something might be acting up in the rear end of her Monster Jam truck, which means your winner of JCB Racing is Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez getting the first 8 points towards the championship here tonight. Make some noise! Last weekend, Newark, New Jersey, and because California gets himself the JCB Racing win here tonight. Come on, California, make some noise!
Congratulations to Fernando Martinez on a racing win. You grabbed the 8 points just like that towards an overall event championship here in San Jose. What were you thinking right before that light turned green?
I really like to say that I don't really think when I get in the truck. I open my head up, toss the brain out the window, and we let the right foot do the talking. The coolest part, I think, is I actually have some time to make up. So for the rest of the weekend, hopefully I'm going to get a lot faster.
Well, I can't wait to see it, and fans, you definitely got to come back because there's always more here at Monster Jam. Speaking of that, up next is the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. And we talked in trackside about the fact that other drivers, you may not know this, but other drivers call you a superhero. When you are in El Toro Loco, that's a tough truck to see out of. How can you use that to your advantage here?
You know, it's a lot of track memorization. Before the event even starts, I'm out here walking the track, finding my reference points. Huge for time racing. It's going to be huge for two-wheel skills. This bump right here, it's built nice. I was checking it out, so you guys have something to look forward to. We're getting El Toro Loco hooked up here right now. San Jose, this is where you come into play. You judge these next runs, so I need to hear you. Where do we got some El Toro Loco fans?
Give it up one more time for your JCB Racing winner, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Let's take a look right now at the video board here in the JCB Racing competition. El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez, won the JCB Racing competition, which means he gets the first 8 points towards the overall event championship. Jurassic Attack Tim Hall Jr. sitting in second place with 7 points, and then Megalodon sitting in third place with 6 points. Now it's still anybody's game as we're getting ready to go into the next competition, which will be the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. And each driver is going to have 2 attempts to put on their best moves on 2 wheels. And you want to look for stoppies, poppers. That's where they pop the truck up on the side of the ramp. Wheelies, it's where they stand the truck straight up and they walk across. Bicycles, that's the hardest trick to do in Monster Jam, where you get the truck on its side and 2 wheels. And then moonwalks up on the nose. And think of Michael Jackson, right? Where you walk it back and forth up on the nose. But before we get there, we're going to have some fun here in the racing competition. He's so excited right now. He's like, I'm on TV. What's your name, man?
Gianni Sanchez, and I'm so excited to be on TV.
So excited. I'm so glad you're so excited right now. So here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to have a little fun. You know how we just saw the racing out here? Well, it's your turn, okay? But you don't have to go out to the track to do it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at the big screen here. This is the Truck and Pals race, okay? There are 3 Monster Jam trucks up here. El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, or Megalodon. If you had to choose a truck right now to win this race, which truck would you choose to win?
I want everyone to yell, El Toro Loco!
El Toro Loco. He's chosen El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco is ready. Gravedigger is ready. And Megalodon is ready. Here we go. Megalodon's got the early lead. Oh, Gravedigger's catching up. Come on, El Toro Loco. And El Toro Loco has done it. Nice job. Nice job, man. High five. Nice job. Now, thank you for participating with me. And the cool thing is, I get to give out the cool prizes here at Monster Jam. So if you would have heard me earlier talk a little bit, I said Ringling Brothers, the circus, is coming back here to the SAP Center. Well, I have 4 tickets to Ringling Brothers Circus going home with you here today. So you got Ringling Brothers Circus tickets. But before I let you go, I got to ask you one question. Are you ready for more Monster Jam?
Yeah!
He's so excited. Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge is up next. Well, coming up next is the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. We've talked about the moves. Now you need to know how to score. So, Lindsay, I know you're somewhere here inside the SAP Center. How can the fans score?
Well, you guys have been doing such a great job already, but go on, take your cell phones out and go to judgeszone.com. I see you right there. Take that cell phone out, judgeszone.com. You can type in the code SAN and swipe up or down on that BKT tire. When these ribbon boards, you can see them right now, they say judgeszone.com. When those ribbon boards go red, you have 20 seconds to get your scores locked in. So, San Jose, are you ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Joe Uri and Earthshaker is coming up first. He still has one more attempt remaining here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. We'll see if he'll be able to refire and continue. Our check officials are out there checking to see if he's able to continue here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge.
Give it up for Joe Uri in Earthshaker. This is your first opportunity to score here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. So go on over to judgeszone.com. You guys can stand to score right here on the video board.
And Lindsay, that is a tough break right now here in this competition for Joe Uri and Earthshaker here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, because that's not how you want to go out. That's not how you want to get started here in this competition. Your scores are locked in. He's going to set that bar and set the score to beat. There's the score. It's going to be a 6.796 for Joe Uri and Earthshaker. And again, I wonder what the problem was with Joe Uri and Earthshaker. You know, Lindsay, she'll find out more in just a few minutes here on what the exact problem was with Joe Uri and Earthshaker. But again, a tough break here for him in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. But again, Lindsay, I know you're out here. I know you're having a lot of fun with all these Monster Jam fans. You're just hanging out inside the arena. Where are you, Lindsay?
I am over here, Matt. Good to see you over there, guys. I'm here with Damien and Jameson, and we are going to play our famous shuffle. So it's going to be a trophy shuffle. Let's take a look at the video board. All right, guys, our helmets, the trophy is going to be hidden by one of them, so you guys have to keep your eye on it, all right? Fans, you can help as well. At the very end, we're going to shuffle really quick, and you guys let us know which one you think the trophy is under. All right, let's give it a go. All right, we're going to mix it up. Keep your eye on it. Oh, no, guys, I think I already lost it. Do you guys know where it is? All right, well, make some noise if you think it's under number 1. How about number 2? How about number 3? All right, what do you guys think?
I can't take that one.
All right, collective decision says 1. It's not under 1, it's not under 3. It is under number 2. You guys, you did awesome. You played our helmet shuffle, so I'm gonna give you a hat. I'm gonna give you guys both one. We've got our Max D hat, so I'm gonna give this to you, Damien. Looks like your buddy here already has a hat. I'm gonna go grab you one as well. Monster Jam fans, give it up for our little ones.
So how about it, San Jose? Are you ready for more 2-wheel skills? Devin Whitfield and Velociraptors ready to hit the track. Up next,
Make some noise for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. You guys know what to do. You can scan the score right there on the video board or head on over to judgeszone.com. Swipe up or down on that BKT tire.
And again, I think some of our Monster Jam drivers are having a little bit of problem grabbing some traction down on their ramp here. Looks like this dirt is giving away here a little bit. It looks dry on top, but it looks like it's actually got some moisture underneath. The second attempt was a nice attempt, a nice nose wheelie, and walked it up. Now, is it enough to be our new leader, a new score to beat? Your scores are locked in, and we're going to take it straight to the board. It's a 3.813 for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. But we're going to continue on. San Jose, make some noise for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. He still has one more attempt remaining. The truck shut off on him. He still has one more attempt remaining. He's trying to get the truck fired back up. But it looks like the truck is having some issues. Oh, this is tough. This is a tough break. Fernando came out here on a roll. Our officials are telling him to fire up. It's just like he lost power. Like, it could be fuel, it could be electrical, it could be a lot of things. And that's the hard part about these Monster Jam trucks. It really could be anything.
Make some noise for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. And he is eligible for a score. He gave you guys an awesome first attempt, so make sure you take that into consideration at judgeszone.com.
Fernando is not happy, but he's still going to come out here later on and make sure he gives you fans the event you deserve. That is what he does out here on the track. But Fernando, that was a great first attempt. Now remember, your score to beat here in this competition is Joe Uri with the 6.796. The score for El Toro Loco is... Hey, Fernando, you're still the new leader, a new score to beat. Even doing only one attempt here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Let's take a look at the video board and see if we can find out what happened here. Pops it up. And here's the thing. The truck shut down when he was on the nose. So luckily, where the truck was balanced, it wasn't balanced too much farther forward, and it was balanced the other way. Because if it was too far forward, the truck would have completely rolled over on its front. Again, tough break. It's an 8.585. But coming up next, it's Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Still has one more attempt remaining.
Put your hands together for Jurassic Attack. And go ahead and scan to score for Tim Hall Jr. Swipe up on that BKT tire if you like what you saw.
That might be the run of the night so far here in this competition. He completed both attempts. He was up on the nose. He walked it back to fourth. The nice popper in the second attempt. Again, we need you fans to score based on skill in this competition, not based on your favorite truck. So take that into consideration when you're getting scores in. Your scores are locked in, and your score to beat is El Toro Loco with an 8.585. The score for Jurassic Attack is there's your new leader, a new score to beat. It's Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack. But we got to keep it going. We still have more trucks to go. Coming up next, Ashley Sanford in Megalodon.
Put your fins together for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. And take those same fins and swipe up on that BKT tire if you like what you saw out of Ashley Sanford. Don't forget that code is SAN.
Tough break for Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. That first attempt was very nice, up on the nose and balancing. In the second attempt, she was going for the popper. Here to come. There she is out of that Monster Jam truck from Costa Mesa, California. Scores are locked in. We're going to take a look at the video board and see what your fans thought. 5.667 here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. One more truck to go. Coming up next, it's Carson Williams and Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And go to judgeszone.com. Go ahead and swipe up on that BKT tire if you like the moves out of Carson Williams.
You know, I've seen this trick before that just happened. But I don't know if I've seen Carson Williams do that. That was impressive. That was incredible. Just the sheer balance of 12,000 pounds on the nose, just walking it back and forth, up and down. Now, is it enough to be your winner? Score to beat here in this competition is Jurassic Attack with a 9.045. And the score for Carson Williams and Monster Mutt Rottweiler is... That'll put him in second place, which means your winner is the incredible Dino. It's Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. He made his debut 1 year ago here in this building and takes that victory here tonight.
Congratulations to Tim Hall Jr. And you know, credit is due. That was incredible. These fans were quite literally wowing you, and that is what Monster Jam is all about. What were you thinking about when you were balancing on those BKT tires?
I'm not gonna lie, I was driving a little ticked off. I think I got screwed in time racing, so I'm gonna have to talk with the officials up there. But yeah, I just came out here, drove mad, and I drive a little better when I'm mad. But I got my little brother right here. He's been kicking butt, keeping my truck looking good and tight. I think we got some donuts and freestyle next, so I'm going to burn this blue dinosaur to the ground.
I love to hear it. We love the energy because there's still so much more to come. Like he said, we're going to have donuts, we're going to have freestyle, but first, we've got halftime, we've got freestyle motocross. Why should these fans make sure they tune in for that?
Oh yeah, you got to stay tuned for donuts and freestyle. But the power is up to you guys. I've been chasing for an overall all year, so I'm hoping tonight is my chance. I debuted here a year ago in Scooby-Doo, my very first time driving Monster Jam. Me and Devin Winfield both did it, and we're so stoked to be here. So I'm hoping one of the blue dinos gets it tonight.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, Tim. Monster Jam fans, make some noise for your Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills winner, Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack.
We've seen a lot of great action so far. We still have so much more to come. But for right now, we're going to take a short break with our halftime. During this brief break, you head to the official Monster Jam merchandise stands and check out all that great gear. We'll be right back with more Monster Jam. But right now, it's halftime.
Well, it's now time for our third competition, and that is the donut competition. All 8 of our Monster Jam drivers are performance ready, and they will come out here and show you their very best donut. Make sure that you are judging at judgeszone.com, and you're taking into consideration the number of revolutions, the speed, the creativity, and of course, that wow factor. San Jose, let us hear you if you're ready for the donut competition.
It's time to shake things up. Coming up first, it's Joe Uri in Earthshaker. You know, that's how you really need to start it off here in this competition. Joe Uri and Earthshaker doing a great job here in the donut competition, getting it started off, and had the speed, the acceleration, the wow factor, had it all. Now, is it enough to get a high score and start it up? Scoring's locked. We're going to take it straight to the board. 7,749. That's a good score here in the donut competition. Coming up next, though, we're just getting started. Ready to roll the dog around the... It's Carson Williams and Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Give it up for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And scoring is now open. Take these next 15 seconds to go ahead and score Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Very nice run by Carson Williams and Monster Mutt Rottweiler here in the donut competition. Now, where is that going to leave him? That's the real question, and we want you fans to tell us at judgeszone.com. What will the score be? He's waiting. He's up there. He is watching. Carson Williams and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. It's a 6-2-4-6 for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Earthshaker, still your score to beat. Coming up next is Devin Whitfield and Velociraptor.
Let's hear it for Devin Whitfield, Velociraptor. And scoring is now open.
Those were pretty solid. Those were some really good donuts to get that truck all the way around, spinning as fast as he did, and then get those BKT tires off the ground. A very nice job by Devin Whitfield and Velociraptor. That's what we want to see in this competition. It's exactly what we did see. Now, is it enough to be your new leader and your new score to beat? Scores are locked in because your score to beat is Earthshaker with a 7.749. The score for Velociraptor is... There's your new leader and new score to beat. But she's back. The truck is fixed. It's the Queen of Donuts, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
Let's hear it for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. There she is, asking you guys to be even louder. Go ahead and scan the score right here on the video board.
Can you guys do me a favor and make some noise for her crew in the back that worked on that truck really hard to get it back out here for you fans? Scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Velociraptor with an 8.460. The score for the black and green wrecking machine is... Your new leader and new is Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Let's keep it going. Coming up next, it's Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack.
Give it up for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. And get those scores locked in. You can see right there, Tim Hall Jr. a little bit dizzy.
Tim, those were some great donuts, man. Nice job. Now, is it enough to be your new leader, new score to beat? Those were very good. He planted him directly in the center of the track. That is a wow factor to me. In my opinion, that is a form of a wow factor. Scores are locked in. We're going to take a look at the video board and see what your fans thought. It's a 7-8-4-4 that'll currently put him in third place. She's back and ready to smash the competition. Please welcome Kayla Blood and Sparkle Smash.
And scoring is now open. Go ahead, get those scores in right now. That code SAN for San Jose.
You know, I asked you fans to do this with Gravedigger earlier. Now I need you to do it for Kayla Blood's crew as well. They worked really hard to get that truck back together. Make some noise for her crew. They worked really hard. Scores are in. Score to beat is Gravedigger with an 8.788. And the score to Kayla Blood. Smash the competition. Let's find out. Your new leader and new score to beat is Kayla Blood at Sparkle Smash. She's ready to win another donut competition. It's Ashley Sanford in Megalodon.
Put those spins together. That's Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. And you know what to do at judgeszone.com. Swipe up or down on that BKT tire.
It doesn't sound like that was her fault. It actually sounds like the truck is having some issues out there on the Monster Jam track. If we find out, we'll give you guys a word on it. The motor doesn't sound 100%. There she is, though. Make some noise for that young lady from Costa Mesa, California. Scores are in. Let's take it straight to the board. It's a 4.953. Not much you could do with that score, unfortunately, Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. But we're not done yet. There's one more truck to go. He's ready to win a competition. It's Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco.
That steering wheel out the window. Fernando Martinez, get those scores locked in right now.
Show of hands, how many of you saw him take the steering wheel and put it out the window? He didn't even use the steering wheel. He got the truck rotating and took the steering wheel off and hung it out the window. That's a skill. There's somebody sitting over here going, yeah, right. No, that really happened. That really happened. Scores are locked in. Now, your score to beat here in this competition is Sparkle Smash with a 9.053. And the score for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco is... Your winner is California's own Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco!
Congratulations again to Fernando Martinez. And this truck went wild just now, and so did you. Steering wheel out the window. Tell us how that happens.
Again, you know, I just shut my brain off and I let the truck do what it wants to do. I love donuts so much. Honestly, when I get it spinning like that, all your beautiful faces turn into a blur. That's exactly how I know I'm doing it right. We took the win. San Jose, thank you so much for that one. I love y'all.
A beautiful win. Now up next is Freestyle, and you were with a different group last weekend. So this weekend, do these competitors even know what you're about to bring to the table?
Man, you know, I do go up with some different lineups every weekend. And iron has been sharpening iron, and I am ready to throw down here in San Jose. Freestyle, that's El Toro Loco's game, baby. So if I have anybody in here that loves freestyle, I need to hear you make some noise right now.
Well, we're going to take a look at the overall right now because it's really close as we're going into the final competition here, which is the freestyle competition. Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco has 22 points, followed by Jurassic Attack Tim All Jr. with 19. And then we have Matsuma Rottweiler with 14. Now, you may be looking at this and be like, oh, it's over. El Toro Loco's got in the back. It's not over. It's still anybody's game as it goes into this last competition, especially when you look at the criteria that we're going to be looking for you fans to score at judgeszone.com. Each driver is going to come out here and have 75 seconds to turn in the most spectacular freestyle performance. Now, you want to see them use all the obstacles, be creative, have a wow factor, technical moves, and combinations. Each Monster Jam truck must use 15 seconds of their run or more to qualify for a score. And if they don't, they get a 0. So that means if they only use 14 seconds, they still didn't qualify. It's 1 second short. They will get a 0 in this competition. Now we're going to get to freestyle momentarily, but we've played a lot of games here tonight with you fans individually. So right now, I want to do a game with all you Monster Jam fans that's together in the arena. We're going to bring up a puzzle on the screen, and we're going to solve the puzzle. So keep your eyes on the video board. Once you know it, shout it out, shout it out. What was that? Who is it? I think I hear a couple answers. And it is Megalodon here in the competition. That is the Monster Jam truck Megalodon. It should be back out here shortly for the freestyle competition, which is coming up next.
Monster Jam fans, you heard us say it. There is one more competition left. That is freestyle, but I need your help. Get those cell phones out, turn those flashlights on, and go up, down, and stay on the beat. We have reached the pinnacle of tonight's event. Get loud for Monster Jam Freestyle!
Devin Whitfield, the Velociraptor. Still 20 seconds on the clock. That's going to be it. That's going to complete his run. Give it up and make some noise for Devin Whitfield, the Velociraptor. He's going to set that bar here in the competition, so get your scores locked in now at judgeszone.com for Devin Whitfield in Velociraptor. Again, he's going to set that bar, set the score to beat. And what will that score be? You're going to tell us right now at judgeszone.com. Looks like he's got, unfortunately, breakage. Tough break here for Devin Whitfield. Scores are locked. Let's take it straight to the board. It's a 6.430 for Velociraptor. And what we're just being told right now, it was the transmission. Transmission issues. The transmission went out completely on Velociraptor. They're going to have to get that fixed, and they're going to have to get replaced here for tomorrow's afternoon's live event here with Monster Jam. Tough break for Velociraptor.
All right, Monster Jam fans, you know at Monster Jam, it only gets better, so it's time to have a little bit of fun. I'm joined by my girl Audrey right here. Audrey, are you ready to play a game?
It's Grandpa's birthday today.
It's Grandma's birthday today. Well, that is the perfect day to play a game that on Grandpa's birthday. We love to hear it. Happy birthday, Grandpa. Well, you'll have to help us with this game. Let's take a look at the video board. And actually, you know what? I'm going to let you go first. In head-to-head showdown, you will have 15 seconds, and you're going to name as many colors as you can. Are you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
White, red, cyan, magenta, purple, blue, cyan, pink, orange, yellow, green, purple, yellow.
Good job. That is 12. That is a lot of colors, Audrey. Audrey, let's go ahead and take a look at the video board, and let's see how our driver did. Let's see if you won. Drum roll, please. job. But you know what, Audrey? You won. So you get to go ahead and take home this Earth Shaker. Now, before we get back, you gotta ask these fans if they're ready. So let me hear you say, this is Monster Jam.
This is Monster Jam!
That's right, this is Monster Jam, and more freestyle starts now with Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Make some noise for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And it is time to score now. Your first opportunity here in Freestyle. If you haven't been scoring with us yet, now it is your time. Get those cell phones out. You have 20 seconds to score. Just about 10 seconds left.
That was a great freestyle run too, Lindsay. You hit every single obstacle, had a wow factor with the big air. Scores are locked. Let's take it straight to the board. It's a 7.402. That was your new leader and new score to beat. Coming up next, it's Joe Uri in Earthshaker.
And you've got 20 seconds to score at judgeszone.com. If you see your neighbor and they're not scoring, let them know. Be a part of the action here at Monster Jam.
Another great run here, Freestyle. These have all been solid runs here tonight in the SAP Center. Great job. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Monster Rottweiler with a 7.402. The score from Earthshaker is a nice score, an 8.431 for Joe Uri in Earthshaker.
Monster Jam fans, take a look here at the leaderboard. You can see that Earthshaker has an 8.431. That was Joe Uri. You just saw it, an incredible run, and he will lead the pack as of now. But right behind him is Monster Rottweilers, Carson Williams, 7.402, and Velociraptors, Devin Winfield with a 6.430. And we can take a look at the overall. Right now, El Toro Loco's Fernando Martinez is leading. Right now, he's got 22 points heading into Freestyle. Tim Hall Jr., though, right on his tail in Jurassic Attack with a solid 19. Monster Rottweilers, Carson Williams with 14. Velociraptors, Devin Winfield with 12. 11 for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. 10 points right now for Joe Uri and Earthshaker. Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger with 9. And Sparkle Smash's Kayla Blood earns 8 points headed into Freestyle.
We still have more trucks to go here in the Freestyle competition as we're getting ready to crown our overall event champion here tonight. And can Fernando Martinez get another overall event championship? That is the story. He got one last weekend in Newark, New Jersey. And I know he would love to get one here tonight inside the SAP Center. And fans, if you want to enjoy more Monster Jam, all you got to do is go to monsterjam.com for more live events and tickets. Again, that's monsterjam.com. We are all over California. We were just in Oakland last week, here this weekend in San Jose, Sacramento next week. There's so much more Monster Jam to enjoy. Go to monsterjam.com. But San Jose, who's ready for the black and green wrecking machine? Who's ready for an Arena Series champion? It's time for Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. Hey, San Jose. It's Morgan and Morgan backflip time.
Make some noise. Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. And she completes the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. Gives you guys a beautiful backflip take that into consideration as you're scoring right now at judgeszone.com.
Lance Morgan and Morgan backflip. Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. Very nice job. Make some noise, San Jose. Your score to beat is Earthshaker with an 8.431. The score for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger is your new leader and new score to beat. The San Jose, we're not done yet. Coming up next, it's Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. Kristen Anderson at Gravedigger. Her truck is locked up after that backflip. The truck can't even move. She tried moving it. You know, unfortunately, tough break, but that team is going to get it back and ready to go for tomorrow's live event. And hey, if you fans enjoyed it so much tonight, we still have 3 more events and we still have limited tickets remaining. You can get them by going to monsterjam.com or get them at the box office on your way out here tonight of the SAP Center. And again, a great job by Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger, your new leader and your new score to beat here in Monster Jam Freestyle. But Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco, he's the one that's up next. Can he be that new leader? We'll find out momentarily.
All right, guys, we're over here in the stands, and I've got 2 more Monster Jam fans. What's you guys' names?
Chance Jordan Hood Nesby.
And what is yours?
Kayliana.
All right, well, you guys, we're about to play some trivia. You guys think you can handle this?
Yup. Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the video board. Now, once again, don't forget, Monster Jam fans, you can help them out. All right, guys, how much does a Monster Jam truck weigh? Is it A, 2,000 pounds? B, 6,000 pounds? Make some noise if you think it's C, 12,000 pounds? Or D, 25,000 pounds? Oh, a little quiet on that one. All right, well, what do you guys think it is?
C. C.
All right, they are joined at the hip here. They say C. We're folding it. We're going all in. Do we think it is C? Here we go. Let's find out. Dun, dun, dun. And you guys are right. The answer is C. Congratulations. It is 12,000 pounds. And because of that, you guys are going to go home with 2 of our newest Monster Jam books. These are the first day that I've ever seen these books. Go ahead, show them to the camera, show them to our fans so everyone can be jealous. You guys got these Monster Jam Truckin' Pals books. Now, guys, it's almost time for more freestyle. Make some noise for our guests here.
If you take a look at the video board, Monster Jam fans, this is something really cool that we don't get to show a lot of fans. This is what it's like before a Monster Jam event begins, and we bring in the dirt inside the arena here, and we're setting up. And when everything is happening here, we're not just setting up the dirt and the ramps. A lot of things are happening at that time. Our trucks are getting unloaded. We're getting the big BKT tires on because our Monster Jam trucks call them small transport tires. You can see the lights. We're setting up the lights in the arena, doing full sound tests, full video tests, hanging the plastic all around the buildings. This is all what is happening here in Monster Jam when everything is getting set up. And this is what it is week by week, each and every single time we come to a live event. And it's a incredible experience watching all this dirt just get moved in, our Monster Jam trucks getting moved in as well, and then getting set up for the live event. And then guess what? We have 4 events that happen, 5 events even sometimes in a weekend, and then the trucks get loaded up and they get back to sent back off to the next event that will be happening. Again, it is an incredible what this crew does week in and week out, each and every single week as we're getting ready for the start of a Monster Jam event. And it's an incredible experience. And there's that young lady right there, Kristen Anderson at Gravedigger. Did an incredible job in her freestyle competition.
Monster Jam fans, I am joined by two little fans right now, and we're going to play Name That Truck. But I need you guys' help. You think you're ready? Tell us if you're ready. Say yes.
Yes.
Do you think you're ready? Say heck yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, let's take a look at the video board, and let's name that truck. You guys, we're going to see a puzzle here. And as soon as you know what it is, you tell us what you think this truck is, okay? Oh, fans, go ahead and yell it out if you think you know what it is. Do you know what it is?
El Toro Loco.
You already think El Toro Loco? What do you think, Cassandra? You also think El Toro Loco? All right, guys, do we think it's El Toro Loco? Heck yeah! Show us those bull signs. Macho Jam fans, you are right. That is El Toro Loco.
You know, I had to grab her because, man, this truck is known for freestyle. She made it happy here tonight. Make some noise for Kristen Anderson. What a wild night it's been, Kristen. Your crew worked really hard to get you back out here, and unfortunately, they have some more work to do tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wanted to come out here and give San Jose what they came to see, Matt. That's what I told them at the beginning of the event, and that's what I came here to do. We came to get out here and get bad to the bone, San Jose. It doesn't matter what happens to that truck. Gravedigger is always going to come back out here, and we're going to lay it on the line for the Gravedigger fans. Did y'all like that backflip, San Jose? Make some noise.
Who's ready for more freestyle? It's time for El Toro Loco.
Let's hear it for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. And he does qualify for a score. He did finish 15 seconds of his run. So go ahead and scan to score right now. I promise you that wasn't what he was looking to do, but nonetheless, he still gave you a great run while he was on all four BKT tires.
Turn it over on his side. Left 36 seconds on the clock. A tough break for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. Now the scores are locked in. We're going to go straight to it and see what you fans thought. 7.107 for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. Kristen Anderson with that huge score with 9.699.
Now, guys, you just saw Cassandra and Christopher up here, and they just did Name That Truck. They won some tickets to Disney on Ice, and that is going to be here at the SAP Center. And also, we've got the Ringling Bros and Barnum and Bailey also going to be here September 6th through the 8th. So make sure that you guys get those tickets at ringling.com. It is the greatest show on earth. And of course, Disney on Ice, Mickey's Search Party. They've got 4 tickets right now, so you need to make sure you grab your tickets too so you guys can go together, a part of the Monster Jam family. That's going to be October 24th through the 27th. Go ahead to DisneyOnIce.com.
We still have more Monster Jam trucks to go in freestyle. And they got him back over on the side. They're trying really hard. This obstacle's a little in the way, just a little bit. Fernando Martinez in a little bit of a spot. A little bit of a tough spot. So they're trying to get the truck to shift a little bit so they can get the truck turned over. And they do a great job by the dirt crew to get that Monster Jam truck turned over here in the competition. A very nice job. Now, what they're going to try and do here, they're going to see if the truck will fire. And they'll be able to get the truck off the Monster Jam track. Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco had a great run going until that one little mishap. Just one little mishap where he hit that corner. You can see our track official out there giving him the signal to fire up and let him know that it's okay to fire. But it looks like the truck is having problems firing. Man, just tough breaks for our Monster Jam trucks out here on the track tonight. And when a truck is turned over like that, again, it could be fuel issues, it could be electrical issues after that. A lot of things could be happening. She was checking the electrical in the back to see, and the truck did fire. It's time for more freestyle. Coming up next, it's Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. .33 seconds on the clock. We'll see if she's able to refire. Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. We got 33 seconds left here in the competition. You can see in that Monster Jam truck, she's trying to free fire right now. You can see her computer is shutting back on. Unfortunately, that's going to be it. It's going to end her run, so get your scores locked in now at judgeszone.com. But make some noise for Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. She's had a tough night with her Monster Jam truck, and I know she is not going to be happy. But she did her best. She gave it her all in this freestyle competition. Scores are locked in. Let's go straight to it. 6.483 for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon.
I've got three awesome fans here with me. Say hello to Emmanuel, Daniel, and Neffy. And we are going to play Finish the Lyrics. So let's go ahead, take a look at the video board. You guys ready to sing?
Daniel!
All right, Daniel, let's go ahead and let's sing. Now, don't forget, you're going to finish the lyric. Sing
Come
with
on,
them,
San
you
Jose,
guys.
help him out. Get louder.
Let it go!
That was beautiful singing, you guys. And for being such good singers here today, I'm going to give you 4 tickets to the greatest show on earth. That is the Ringling Brothers. You guys can go ahead and take that to the box office. If you guys want to go with them, go on to ringling.com. It is the greatest show on earth.
He needs to get second place to win the overall event championship here in Freestyle. It's Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack.
Put your hands together for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. And it is now time to scan to score. You can do that right there on the video board. Leaving it all on the track. A great run out of Tim Hall Jr.
It was a really good run. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, a very nice job. Probably one of the best freestyles of the night. You don't need a backflip to win the freestyle. Scores are locked in. And it's going to be an 8.333 for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. That'll currently put him in third place. We have another truck to go. Coming up next, it's Sparkle Smash Caleb Plod.
Your last opportunity to do so here for Sparkle Smash. That code SAN. Swipe up on that BKT tire if you think that was the best you've seen yet.
A great run by Caleb Blood. Scores are about to be locked in. They are locked in. Let's take a look at the video board and see the scores. 7.381 for Sparkle Smash, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle is Gravedigger. Now, that's 8 points towards the overall event championship. Is it enough? Let's find out. 7 in JCB Racing, 8 in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, 4 in Donuts, 6 in Freestyle, a total of 25 points. And your overall event champion tonight is Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack, his first overall event championship of his career.
Congratulations to Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack. You have done it. The moment that you've worked so hard for, an overall event championship. A much needed celebration. I told you guys early on, when this team celebrates, they celebrate together. Congratulations again. What about this moment makes all the hard work behind the scenes so worth it?
Oh gosh, I don't even know what to think right now. I'm glad they just cooled me off because I was about to start crying, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I was a little kid, I see all you little kids up there. I've always wanted to be a monster truck driver. I watched my dad turn wrenches for Dan Evans, the Destroyer, and I always wanted to be just like my dad, so this one is for my dad and everyone back at home, in Cadillac, Michigan. Oh gosh, this one feels good. Wow, I've been chasing this one for the last few weeks, and it felt good to finally get my groove, and yeah, we got 3 more this weekend, so I really got to go hard.
And we can't not mention a full circle moment here. This is the spot that you debuted as a Monster Jam driver. What's it mean to you right now to grab this trophy in such a monumental day?
It means everything. I don't even know what to say. I turn wrenches on the truck. I drive the tractor trailer down the road. I clean that Jurassic Attack and I drive it. So this trophy honestly means a lot. Thank you, San Jose. I'll always remember you.
Congratulations again to Tim Hall Jr., your overall event champion. Now, we cannot leave without also hearing from our freestyle winner, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. And high fives where they are due. How good did it feel to hit this track? That truck was working so well for you today. A perfect backflip. These fans went wild.
Oh, Lindsay, it feels amazing to be standing here talking to you right now and winning freestyle. You know, we've had a rough last couple weekends with truck breakage and technical difficulties and this and that, so it felt really good to finish a freestyle and finish it really strong. And of course, as always, I'm here to represent all of the Gravedigger fans that are in the stands and my family and Gravedigger, but most importantly, I'm here to represent all of the women and all the little girls that are sitting in the stands tonight. So I hope that every time I come out here, I'm a great representation of you guys and the ladies, and not to let the boys underestimate you. You know, you can balance grit and grace. You can come out here and you can be a tough female competitor and you can make these guys take you very seriously. And don't ever forget that. We love you guys. We love you, San Jose. We got a few more this weekend. Y'all come back and see us. Y'all drive safe.
What a wild first event we had here tonight. On the way out, make sure you stop by the official Monster Jam merchandise stands for all that great gear. Congratulations to Tim Hall Jr., his first overall event championship of his career. On behalf of Fellow Entertainment and Monster Jam, we hope you fans had a great time. Thanks to Lindsay Noel. My name's Matt Isbell. But San Jose, before I let you go, there's one more thing I gotta say. And that was Monster Jam! We'll see you next time. Good night, San Jose.